Welcome back, Guardians. Gemini here. So we've had our chance to play the Destiny 2 beta. This is going to be about my first impressions, and this won't be my final thoughts, but like any beta, I need more data. I think I'm rhyming there somewhere. And more data means more time spent in Control, Countdown, and the Inverted Spire Strike. I'll be covering 2 subclasses and abilities in this video mostly. All this information will be based from a PvP perspective. Now, the beta is the opening story mission, 2 PvP game modes with 2 maps, and a strike. The opening story gives us more than what we've seen from the May 18th reveal and the E3 alpha gameplay. You can see my full opening gameplay for yourselves. The link to that video will be in the description below or even at the end of this video. With all that I've seen and played in the opening story mission, I have a strong idea of how much story we're now going to get in Destiny 2. And that in itself is reward enough for the faith I continue to have in Bungie. I mean, they gave us Halo, which I spent many hours playing, and now the Destiny 2 beta gave me a glimpse of that feeling I had when I first played Halo. I started out with a Hunter class first, since that was my first choice in Destiny 1. I spent a good amount of time with the Arcstrider subclass, and it handles like a perfected version of the Blade Dancer. The combos and attacks are a smoother animation now, giving it a more fluid feel overall. The Shade Step here, now known as both the Marksman's Dodge and the Gambler's Dodge, is now an ability on a timer. So spamming this move is no longer an option. Players will have to be more selective on when they use this. Fortunately, this ability comes with perks, like automatic weapon reloads while using Marksman's Dodge, or generating melee energy while using the Gambler's Dodge, all providing more tools for strategy and gameplay. Grenades are pretty much the same, Skip, Flux, and Arc Bolt, although the damage they do now is significantly less, so the use of these grenades would have to be accompanied with either gunplay or melees. Seems fair for the Crucible. Only one of the 2 passive ability trees was available, and it was the Way of the Warrior, which has abilities like Combination Flow, which means melee kills recharge your dodge skill, Deadly Reach, dodging temporarily increases melee range, Lethal Current, meaning Arc Staff attacks hit twice after dodging, and finally, Shocking Blow. Striking an enemy with this powerful melee attack emits a deadly bolt of lightning from your fist. Next, I tried out the Gunslinger subclass, and let me say that you need to shoot quick and aim true, because this subclass is not like in Destiny 1. First off, the golden gun burns out quite fast, so you need to be sure you're going to hit your marks. This could have something to do with the passive ability. Second, you now get 6 shots with your golden gun instead of 3, which depletes your super even quicker. Again, this may have something to do with the passive ability. Shots fired are still lethal, defeating Guardians with 1 shot. Grenades for the Gunslingers are the same as in Destiny 1, which are the Swarm, Incendiary, and the Trip Mine grenades. Similar damage output as in Arcstrider, but still effective. The subclass abilities for the Gunslinger are the same as with the Arcstrider, and as with the Arcstrider, only one of the 2 passive ability trees is available, which is called Way of the Outlaw. The passive abilities are Explosive Knife, which means throwing a knife from a distance that explodes shortly after impact. Chains of Woe, precision kills increase weapon reload speeds for you and nearby allies. This one can be useful in competitive games. 6-shooter, meaning the golden gun can be fired quickly up to 6 times, but has shorter duration. And finally, Deadshot, greatly improves your ability to hit with the golden gun. Now, to summarize, the Hunter class shows a lot of promise with the new subclass and abilities shown. There are some downsides to some of the new abilities, like supers not charging quick enough during the competitive game mode countdown. I'm not saying that we should be able to have supers available 3 times in the same match, but I've won matches where my golden gun super was still charging. So a solution, hopefully, isn't far off when the game releases. From an objective standpoint, I really don't see any more cons to the Hunter subclass and abilities. Any issues that overpowered the Hunter in Destiny 1 are no longer a factor here. I really enjoyed playing this class. I guess the real test is when Destiny 2 launches on September 6th. I'll end this review on this note and cover other classes and abilities in a different video. On that note, that about wraps up today's video on first impressions on Destiny 2's Hunter class. If you have any suggestions or have any thoughts on today's topic, leave a comment below. If you like the content and want to help me out, please like this video and subscribe. And if you want to see more content on this channel and want to be notified of a new video, hit the bell beside the button. As always, Guardians, until next time, good gaming.